Hello everybody and welcome to Tokyo Ghoul Season 2 Episode 10 review. This was, for the most part, this was the calm before the storm. I feel like I've said that a lot about this series, but there's always a storm and the calm is always super noticeable, and this was, I feel like, definitely one of them. I assume we're going to get, over the last two episodes, we're going to get the big finale. So this episode was basically set up. So first we have Kaneki alone in a temple, and the world is flooded. So obviously it's like a dream, because that's not how water works. But then as he tries to swim out, water turns to blood, and there's a lot of dead bodies in the water. And then Rize shows up, more cementing it's a dream, and basically says, "Those are all the people you killed," And then he has a little bit of a crisis over the people he killed. He has a little realization. He's like, I just wanted to be needed by people, I would just help everyone and kill whoever. So again, makes sense. But then he goes, after his realization, him and Rize have a little bit more banter. Obviously I'm not going to go full in depth because I assume you've seen the episode already. But then he goes swimming out. But then we snap cut back to reality. That was my fingers. And Toka has found him on the metal detector and digs him out. Then he's in hospital, and everyone comes to visit, including Psycho is just kind of hanging out with the ghouls, which I guess is fine. They're friends now, kind of. We'll go with, yeah, they're friends, sure. But then we go to a relief shelter or whatever. They've got a lot of people, and the humans are turning into ghouls. And I was like, oh, why is that happening? But then Kaneki wakes up, and him and Toka have a nice huggu. But and then Urie and Psycho take him into the city, and they find a ghoul eating a human, but the ghoul was actually an investigator, so was a human. So they're like, that's weird, why was she eating people? But then, big screen behind them, Furuta appears on it, and he's kind of, I don't understand what he's doing at this point. He's kind of taking the mic, but he's being a news reporter, and he's reporting on the venom monsters exploding and getting their goo all over people. At that point I was like, okay, so they're infecting the humans with something. But then while they're watching the thing, or I think they've just finished watching the thing, the recording, monsters attack them, and Psycho gets sprayed with the gas, and then Kaneki uses his power to save them, and he's OP now. He has kind of angel wings. Turns out that Psycho's basically on full ghoul at this point, and that's what the spray does. I thought Urie got as well, but I guess he didn't. My notes say he did, and I remember him getting sprayed, so maybe he didn't get as sprayed. I don't know. But then Kaneki and Hide are on the roof, talking about what they're going to do about everything, essentially. And then Hide takes off his little not bandana, what's balaclava? The thing, like a scarf. Scarf's an easier word to say. Like a scarf. He takes that off, and his face is completely messed up, and Kaneki's acting like he did that, but I don't remember him doing that. All I remember is he carried him along the road for 3 minutes. So I'm not quite sure where he's getting the idea that was his fault from. Unless it was, and maybe you know what? Manga readers will probably know. So tell me why Hide has a messed up face in the comments. But anyway, yeah, that was this episode. I don't really have a lot to say on it because you know what? No, I take that back. The whole humans becoming ghouls thing, it's fine. It's fine. It'd be cool if it got some sort of explanation. Well, I guess it did. They said that their whatever readings went up, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You know what? I'm gonna stop complaining. I mean, it's not how I would have done it. I don't know how I would have. I'm not a writer, but that thought wouldn't have ever crossed my mind, I don't think. So, whatever. But join us next week for, I assume, part 1 of a big finale, and I will see you then. Bye, guys.